rescue. You want to press people, you're no. Show me the meaning of rescue. To save somebody, the meaning of rescue.
Yeah. To deliver you from something, take you from something.
So you're a poor people. Rescue me, save. But we the old people. Rescue, the meaning of rescue. That you can't help me while in the water. But you can't tell in the water. He can't put one neck in the water but to kill on money. You know they get people the pressure. Husband not working. I live in Joseph. I even made 1,000 a lot. I even made 500 a lot profit. Let me come and go. Children waiting for me. You are Joseph Baga. Where will be our result next year? We wouldn't in 1 year. Where will be our result the following year?
Okay. Thank you so much. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Patience Mano.
Patience Mano. You selling the market here?
Yes.
Are you selling the market here?
Yes.
But I'm saying that you are getting
no market. Can't get some. I follow for Yancy.
You go for the market, you see so?
I see food because the food price, the way up, you not understand ourselves. When you go to there, you buy another price. When you come, you buy a different price. So the money I can put it back.
Also, the money you carry in, to the cold storage.
You put it back. Very rich.
How much for the face?
You buy snapper 14,000. What is to buy 10,000, 8,000. Buy it 14,000. One cartoon snapper 14,000. So we beg the government. We ask y'all to help us to beg our government. We say you keep to rescue us. But the rescue that you're doing now, we're not understanding it. And when they pull the police on the street, our boyfriend here, they're not giving nothing to us again. They say they can't rescue us. While they cause a motor runner running, they were not doing the one. They are breaking the government. We the poor people, they must find place for us that we want be able to scare our clothes. They got poor people, they got rich people in the town. Some of all we not got notes from the South God. And that basically we do, we not understand our children went to school. Our children, when we can't sell the market, we can't make a damn. They say rescue, but we're not understanding the rescue team. So they were taking them from all of the street for smoking, for drugs and things. But I think you see them now. All of them turn to Zoom. They can stay in the freeze.
So the drugs are to you?
Rampant now, a more than rampant.
Okay.
The drugs is rampant. Some of them almost 20% on the street because of Zoom.
The zombie drugs?
Yeah, the Zoom that we bring in Georgia back up with them. Because we are trying to sell our push. But now Zoom, when you say I see that we are so sticking at it. So we ask him to please, we the parent of our boys children, we ask him to please help us to make our children to leave Zoom. Because he said he came to change things. And no change, we not understand our land. Police people getting our keke motor back, hata. Police people beating our children on the street. They say they should rise up, they should become over there, walk over that one, everything they do. But what police people are home king? Like just one thing, we just getting dropping like that. Tell him, don't turn the napa, tell him sorry. We're not taking somebody out for the country. So we should tell our president to help with the poor people.
Selling money, how's the business?
We get God a great for
You don't know what God take you for. But money ain't the country now. In process.
For now, if I have to tell you that before we're over,
All right, so welcome to each and every one of you. We want to use this time to extend our thanks and appreciation to all of you who continue to remain very supportive to what we do here. We want to say thank you so much. We do appreciate it. And it's always a privilege whenever we have the time to be seated in front of this camera to bring you what we are supposed to bring you. We want to thank you so much. And we see this as a job that we are humble and privileged to have, that's been given to us by the Liberian people. So again, I want to say thanks to each and every one of you. As usual, we ask that you please do us a favor. And that favor that we require of you is to kindly hit for us the share button. Please share with friends, share with family members so that they know that we are here. And that is what we are doing also. When you see me on my other device here, I am trying to share in the various chat room because I know it is not easy. Good information it takes time to go across, but the one that is bad goes across like that. So we need to do what we got to do. So please help me. Let's hit the share button as I'm sharing. Please help me. Let's hit the share button so we can get across to our people. So we can get to our people. So let me play you this while we are sharing in the background. Let me play you this. Let me play you this. There is something that I want to play you, and let's get to this. Let's get to this. Just give me some few seconds. Okay. So please help me to hit the share button, share with friends, share with family members, so that at the end of the day, all of us can get ready to bring you what we are supposed to bring you. So let me bring you this. Yeah, I think this. Let me bring you this, and I want you to listen to this while we also share, because yeah. So please just hit for us the share button. Welcome to each and every one of you. We appreciate your presence. It's a privilege for us to have you here. So let's get here and then be able to do what we are supposed to do. Yeah, okay. So
are not doing as national emergency. When the king speak,
I'm sorry, I experienced something very, technology.
how is it national emergency?
Okay.
How is it national emergency when the president made that declarations and came out with to the
So
benefit
just
of this
bear with
country?
us. Just bear with us. I think technology is trying to play some game here on us. So please bear with us while we try to. I experienced something. All right. So please just bear with us. Yeah. Sometimes technology has a way of misbehaving.
Supposed to be incorporated into their national budget. If you look at the entire national budget,
All right. So
what
just help me
is
hit the share
about
button while you're
drugs?
listening to this.
How
Hit the
much
share button,
is the
please.
fight
Let's get
of
ready.
drugs taking? How have they increased the DEA forces, the DEA work plans against drugs? The present national budget. How is drugs a national emergency that call for massive urgency? How? How? What is in gender, Ministry of Gender budget for drugs? What is in Ministry of Youth and Sport budget for drugs? What is in Ministry of Education budget for drugs? What? How is it national emergency, to call for massive urgency from the population. How? How is it? It's so sad that I graduated in two phases. 120 young people that were here. Even though I was not here, I was ill and I was in Kenya. But before I left, my team wrote almost every government agency that are responsible for drugs and more. It's disappointing that no one showed up. In fact, the guest speaker that was invited, we have my staff have to bring the commissioner from Bannerville to serve for Johnsonville to serve as a emergency response to come and talk, and we did not see one government office.
All right. So again, fellow Liberians, home and abroad, it's a privilege again for us to be on here. We want to use this time to extend our thanks and appreciation to all of you that have joined us under the Palava Hut for this morning discussion. We want to say thank you so very kindly. We really do appreciate you. Thank you so very well. We really do appreciate you. And it's our prayer that, we can be here for the next few minutes and have a very wonderful discussion. So please, you can do us that favor, and that favor is hit for us the share button. That's what we require of you. Let me go to the live feed as I welcome distinguished people that have joined us from across the globe. I want to use this time, fellow Liberians, home and abroad, to welcome every one of you again. Rebecca Z. Russell, thank you so much. She says the network is bad. Yeah, I don't know, but I want to say welcome to you, says Rebecca RB. How are you? I hope you are doing great, well, and fine. Thank you so very kindly. I want to welcome Jay Kekula Tukpa Senior. Thank you so much. I want to welcome you. I want to welcome your presence, even though the statement is not. But anyways, let's just keep it civil. You can disagree with us here on this platform. That's how tolerant we are. But I want to say you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, Jay Kekula Tukpa Senior. I want to welcome Amos J. Vincent. Thank you so much, Amos J. Vincent, for your presence here. It's a privilege for us to have you here. I want to welcome and appreciate the National Chaplain of CDC USA interim team, Madam Josephine Campbell. You are highly welcome, Mama. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a privilege for us to have you here. I want to use this time to also welcome our own brother, Julius Smith. Thank you so much. Thank you so very kindly. We appreciate your presence here. I want to say you are welcome and thank you for joining us. We want to welcome also Augustus Blatin. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if the name, pronunciation is not too strong or too straight. Forgive me for that. But I want to welcome Augustus, Blatin. Thank you so much for joining us. Emma Diallo. Thank you so much, Emma. We appreciate your presence. Amos, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. Agatha Glasgow, how are you? I want to welcome you, Agatha Glasgow. It's a privilege for us to have you here. I know there are many people joining us from other platforms, but those of you who are joining us from under the Palava Hut and on the YouTube channel, I want to say thank you so very kindly. Please, again, I want to appeal to you. If you are not following us on the YouTube channel, I want you to please do us a favor. Please follow us on the YouTube channel. Please follow us. Go to the YouTube there and please follow us on the YouTube channel, please. We appeal to you. We beg you. Yeah, we beg you. Follow us on YouTube, please. We hold your phone. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. Share the page on YouTube. Invite somebody on YouTube. Want to say thank you so very kindly. So let me just bring you this very quick information. Let me put this flyer up as I bring you this information. Yeah, let me put this up as I bring you this information. So, fellow Liberians, home and abroad, the interim National Executive Committee member of CDC USA, we'll be having a very, very important meeting this week. As you may be aware, Liberia launched the dollar rally. So, seditions in the USA, especially this interim team, has been working behind the scene, and they are going to be launching what we call the $5 rally instead of the dollar rally here in the US. So, that particular rally or that particular dollar rally is going to be online. It's going to be an online, launching, and they are going to be inviting every Liberian that reside here in the USA and other parts, of the diaspora. So all of you will be invited to join this interim team led by Honorable Mane George to launch, to officially launch also the dollar rally. But our own will not be a dollar rally; it will be a $5 rally. So they will be having a meeting this week, and they will give us the information. We'll come here to inform you. That particular dollar rally that they will be launching, it will be via Zoom. It will be via Zoom. Everybody will come on a Zoom link, and then they have the very big program, have somebody from Liberia, to speak on the program via Zoom, and then it will be officially launched. So the team is inviting all of you to stay tuned as we give the information. So again, on behalf of the interim team or the interim National Executive Committee of CDC USA, led by Honorable Mane George and Dr. Elizabeth Gay Kamara, they will be having a meeting this week to come up with the date for the launching of the CDC USA or diaspora on a $5 rally. Instead of a dollar, it will be a $5, launch. So just keep tuned, stay tuned, and we will bring you all of the information. So that is that for now. Please stay tuned and continue to follow the page under the Palava Hut as we bring you what we are supposed to bring you. Thank you so very kindly. So again, all of you are welcome. Let me go back again and see. All of you are welcome. Josephine Sewon, that's my lovely sister right there. I want to say you are highly welcome. I appreciate you. J.W. Dennis, how are you, J.W. Dennis? Thank you so much joining us there from Yekepa, Nimba County. You are highly welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Simeon, man, thank you so much. Simeon, man, we appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. We appreciate your presence here. Thank you for joining us. It's a privilege for us to have you here. Thank you so much. And all of you that are joining us, you may not agree with us. We respect your opinion, but let's just keep it civil. Thank you so very kindly. So, again, you can do us a favor, hit the share button, invite friends, as many friends as you can invite, and let's all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time here. Thank you so very kindly. I want to start this morning with the very first video. You know, when you become a leader, the responsibility of the organization lies upon your shoulder. And that's why it is important that you bring people who understand your agenda, who can be able to help you to ensure that your agenda is fulfilled. You bring on board people with similar passion that can be able to ensure that your agenda is prioritized. Because at the end of the day, the people will not be looking at these ministers. They will not be looking at these advisors. They will be looking at you as a leader, because it is you that employ them, and it is not the other way around. They were not the one that employ you, but you employ them. When the Liberian people went to the polls, they voted for Joseph Numa Boyka. Even though we understand the clandestine means through which, today he is the president, but for the sake of this argument, let's agree. When the Liberian people went to the polls, they voted for Joseph Numa Boyka and said to him, "We want you to be the president. We want you to be the head of state." They did not vote for his legal advisors. They did not vote for his ministers. They did not vote for his concubines. They voted for Joseph Numa Boyka. They believed that he had the idea to emancipate and to solve the problem, because he presented an argument that to some extent was very palatable to the people and the people bought it. But later they didn't know that this old man was a crook, that this old man is a schemer, a satisfied BM, one would say, who will use people suffering and get to power and turn his back on them. But the reality is not coming in and people are not seeing it. People are not seeing it. One person who helped to push that agenda, that Joseph Numa Boyka was the right man for this job. One person who said that Mr. Boyka has the experience, that Mr. Boyka has what it takes to be able to emancipate Liberians, to the extent that they put themselves in the bracket and call themselves rescuer. They said Liberians need to be rescued of drugs. Liberians need to be rescued of bar rolls and etc. To the extent that the roles that President Weah was building, they refer to the role as just what they call SAR walk. They said it was a SAR walk. They said President Weah was not competent enough to lead the country. They said they had the solution to the Liberian people problem, and within a space of 4 months, when they take over, Liberia will be a different country. Liberia will be changed. That's what they said. Mr. Boyka told us that in the space of 4 months, when he take over, Liberia will be a different nation. It will be prosperous. We will have gold on the streets. We will have all our streets built. We will have jobs. We will have unemployment tackled. We will have people going to jail for corruption and etc. etc. That was the voice of Mr. Boyka. I don't want you to believe what I'm saying. I want to play a clip here. Mr. Boyka told us that our children will no longer have to be on the street to sell. Mr. Boyka told us that he will ensure that our kids are in school. That's why he told us. Mr. Boyka told us that he has the experience and the connection, and that he will bring in his friends. He will bring the necessary connection to ensure that in the space of 4 months, that Liberia will not be the same. Mr. Boyka told us that when he take over, in the period of 100 days, our roads will be pliable. That's what he told us. I want to play a clip here. This clip is just by the way clip, right? It's just by the way clip that I want to play here. I want to play this clip. Let me see, video file. Okay. So just bear with us while we play this first clip for you. So I want to play this first clip for you, and I want us to listen to Mr. Boyka very cleverly.
We will not allow small children to tell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. Not allow those young ladies to go in the street whole day yourself. The money you make can't even buy rice. We can't do it. We want to put dignity on our people. And that's why we're here. That's the mission we have. And I can assure you, we will not.
The call that was coming in, I want to carry this back. I want you to listen to Mr. Boyka. This is the reason why these people have no excuse to tell us. I want you to listen keenly. It's a few minute video. Listen to what Mr. Boyka said. Let's go ahead.
We will not allow small children to tell market when they should be in school. They should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies to go in the street whole day yourself. The money you make can't even buy rice. We can't do it.
Mr. Boyka said children will not be in the street selling. We will not have our sisters selling what we call auction goods. No, they will not be in the street selling auction goods that they can hardly afford to even feed themselves and be able to keep something in their pocket for emergency. That's what Mr. Boyka said. So you can deduce that Mr. Boyka was telling you and I that he was going to ensure that our sisters have jobs to do. that he was going to ensure that our brothers have jobs to do, a befitting job, that they will be able to cater to the basic needs of their family and themselves. Mr. Brecker condemned the selling of on streets, something that has been in existence since Chalekinta. Mr. Brecker used the platform and condemned it and said it is inhumane. It is taking away the value of our people for people to be in street, to be selling. You know, I don't know where our people brain were when all of these things were happening, because we told you. I don't know what people were processing these things, but those of us who listen keenly, those of us who have the ability to be able to comprehend very well by the grace of God, we listen to these things and we warn our people. To the extent that Brecker came and told you that something some of us we have been practicing from the day of our birth, that our people will go to sell and be able to cater to us. Through that selling, our people were able to pay school fees for us. They were able to, give us some better life and etc. etc. Mr. Brecker, doing his campaign, he told us that it was inhumane. It was not something that our people should do. That's what Mr. Brecker said. Was that not a rare sign or a rare flag enough that a Liberian will sit and think and say, the thing here, it looking some kind of way. Mr. Brecker present a picture that he was coming as the Redeemer. Let's go ahead.
All day yourself, the money you make can't even buy rice. School, they should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies to go in the street all day yourself. The money you make can't even buy rice.
We will not allow these young ladies to be in the street selling, meaning that you will have an alternative. When you say you will not allow, it means that you will already have a plain place put in place, that even if they want to, they will not, because you will have something to be able to give them where they will be able to sustain and take care of themselves and their families. According to Joseph Nyuma Brecker, we will not allow. We won't allow. As a government. That Joseph Nyuma Brecker talking.
All day yourself should be in school. We will not allow those young ladies to go in the street all day yourself. The money you make can't even buy rice. We can't do it. We want to put dignity on our people.
We want to put dignity on our people. So the dignity that we want to put on our people, according to Brecker, the children should not be in the street selling while classes are in section. Our sisters should not be on the street selling. How did we manage for this old man to lie to 5.something million people? How? How did we manage for this old man without any achievement when we were telling you, some of you overload us? And you said we're playing fun. How did you manage? So how did your education that you acquire manage to allow this old man to bypass you? And this man lied both. Look around him. These are the people today who are ministers around him. And this old man lied to you that you will no longer sell. Your wives, our sister, will no longer sell on the street. Something that has been happening, something that is part of your culture, something that is part of your tradition, something that is part of the African man nature. Trading. The man stood on a platform and lied to you and say, you will no longer sell because I will provide job for you. And people clap. There are some lies when it is told. Even if you are stupid, the lie alone will wake you up from out of your stupidity. How did you manage? That's why when I see people trying to, some of these politicians trying to, speak so condescending on other people educational standard. The people who in Joseph Nyuma Brecker, when I hear these people talking about, oh, we are clever, oh, we get education. You are not educated. You are a bunch of fools. Because Joseph Nyuma Brecker said these things, and you follow him. And today now is catching up to your neck. Today, the people are now demanding, say, oh, but you're allowed to, oh. The man who does not know when he is deceived, nothing spoil. Eh? The man who is limited, when he is deceived, nothing spoil. In fact, when you deceive somebody who do not know, somebody who is seriously limited, the blame is not on that person. The blame is on you. But when you deceive somebody who know, who ought to know, who understand, when you deceive that person, then the blame is on them. The blame is on them because they're supposed to be critical in nature. So you sat down there and Mr. Boyka deceived you people. It made you people to clap for him when he made these statements. But yeah, it's 8 today. Where are we? Let's go ahead and listen to this old man.
And that's why we're here. All right, we can't do it. We want to put dignity on our people. And that's why we're here. That's the mission we have. And I can assure you,
this old man said he wants to put dignity on Liberians, which I am also happy for if it was the reality. But let us ask ourselves the question. Let's be sincere. Forget about politics. Is he putting dignity on Liberia and Liberians? Today we have become a laughing stock. Go on the internet with this recent thing that happened, climbing down on protesters. Liberia has now become what we call a laughing stock in the comedy of nations. You know, when that man of God from Nigeria said, old will suffer, young will suffer, your nation will shrink. I'm just paraphrasing. Your nation will lose its value internationally. Your nation will be disrespected. People will no longer look upon your nation with proud dignity and respect. We laugh and we thought that it was fun, but this is what we are seeing. Go on the internet. Go and see how people are using statements that are very condescending, that are very mean on this old man, Joseph Numa Boyka, via our nation. In Liberia, that was one cherished under the leadership of His Excellency President Dr. George Mano, a country where people were making content of, and they were praising our democracy. They were praising President Weah work. Today, go on the internet, don't believe me, and see how people are cursing our nation because of this old crook called Joseph Numa Boyka. In Liberia, the other people used to make content of, that President Weah is the president of Liberia. He's a man who promotes African art and culture. I remember when President Weah danced that Bukatson, it was another African who made a music, and President Weah said, look, we must be able to empower African, and he danced that particular song. People again condemn him, especially Unity Party people. But other people in the world, they were happy that yes, this man believed in, he's a pan-Africanist. He promotes what is for Africa. I remember when President Weah danced the Zumbi song. I want to dance Zumbi, our own Liberian music. Our own Liberian music. These fools that call themselves now current government official under Joseph Numa Boyka, they condemn President Weah. They make her dancing. When he promoted our art and our culture, today we have this old reggae man who do not even respect the culture of Liberia, who do not even respect our tradition. He is here today. The man who will get on BBC and say he enjoy other people's music when he was interviewed. Say enjoy other Western music. Is this the dignifying life that Joseph Numa Boyka talked about? Is this the dignifying life? Look at what is happening in Liberia. Our brothers and our sisters are not there. Look, I saw some kind of video. I didn't want to say, but I will say it here. I will say, yeah, I felt too bad. There is a spot now in Liberia where when you go there, when you see our sisters, in fact, prostitution now on Joseph Numa Boyka, I dare to say it's okay. I saw the video, I was shocked. I know, we have had challenges with prostitution, but right now it has increased on Joseph Numa Boyka. And some of the people that you see on the street, you will say, what? No, these people are not drugs takers. They are not the people that can take drugs or say, oh, can take drugs. No, you go there, you see their body alone will tell you, say, no, these people, that condition make me feel bad. And not that I want bad. When you see their body, you're like, damn. So they want to can get on the street. They want to can do how you call, thing on the street. Is that the dignifying life that they Joseph Numa Boyka talk about? Every day when we wake up, there are dead bodies around the place. Is this the dignifying life that Joseph Numa Boyka talk about? An auditor died. They killed an auditor. That thing just go on a water sewer. That we the one talking it. They swept under the water. At the Boulevard Palace, a home manager for one of the biggest 5-star hotel in the Republic of Liberia, that man was murdered. We talk about it for like 2-3 days. They were able to suffocate the media, that the media should not talk about these things. But thank God we are here talking about it. And the few of you who have joined us to spread the message, we say, may God bless you. Is this the dignifying life that Joseph Numa Boyka talked about? That you will take our people from on the streets, motorcyclists, and today the crime rate has increased? Is this the dignifying life that Joseph Numa Boyka talked about? That today prostitution is on the increase? Is this the dignifying life that he talked about? That today drugs is becoming the center. In fact, it is in the executive mansion. Don't believe what I'm saying. Believe our man butt naked that we just played just now. What butt naked said. You see, now they are now realizing that they were deceived by this old man. How can you allow an 80-year-old man to deceive you? Right? They say, boy, you general. They say you general. You nothing, picking. You not nothing. You not nothing. A general. I fight war. I do this. I do that. You not do nothing. You allow old man. Where be old man? Old man like Joseph Numa Boyka. Joseph Numa Boyka, old man. To deceive you, then you ready and say you general. You not nothing. You not nothing. Listen to the belly go crying. Let's play it for you to hear him crying. To the extent now they have realized that they were deceived by this old man. May the God of heaven and earth and the elements bless seditions and every patriotic Liberian. Seditions, may God give you the strength to continue to stand until we can redeem Liberia in 2029. In spite of the challenges that we are faced with as a people, where we have been ostracized in our own nation, where when you are a sedition, it has become a taboo that you can't get job. People will run after you, they will haunt you. May God give us the grace to withstand in these terrible times. This reminds me of the days of old, when the believer, they were persecuted. This reminds me of the days of old, when the believer said, we will go under this persecution, but we know that their word will get across. Seditions, this is what why you are undergoing today. Some of our best, they have been earmarked and killed in Liberia. Look at Zolizo, somebody who was working at LPRC. The man was taken to JFK. Somebody come outside, guy identify and say, oh, that's Zolizo. You know, they want to say, you are talking for CDC. Your leader want us. Somebody who was working for the government, so to speak, LPRC. He was also crying, hey, my people, hey, I feeling pain, I feeling pain. I said, "Yeah, your leader, man. The entire health sector has been politicized. Look at what happened to our brother of recent, Cletus. Up to now, we don't know. It is scary that when you are a seditious, a known face, that you're scared to go to hospital because the people, they will not exterminate you. That is another thing people are doing now. When you are a known sedition, I see you go somewhere, people looking at you. You go hospital, say people looking at you. Is this the dignifying life that Joseph Numa Boyka talk about? Who would have ever believed that an 80 years old man, let's say he get 40 plenty years experience, will behave in such an inhumane manner, will disrespect everything, including the rule of law that brought him to power? Who would have thought of that? To the extent that his own people are now frustrated, they say they're crying. No, don't cry. Don't come play fun at all. Listening to him, listening to Joshua.
And more,
Listening.
it's disappointing that no one showed up. In fact, the guest speaker that was invited, we have my staff had to bring the commissioner from Bannerville to serve for Johnsonville to serve as a emergency response to come and talk, and we did not see one government office. How is it national emergency?
He is now questioning Mr. Boyka. When we questioned Mr. Boyka yesterday, they felt that we're joking. They felt we're playing. They felt that joke we were on. They didn't know that we were fighting for the soul of Liberia. They didn't know that. They didn't know. Look, there's the reason why. Look, some areas that we travel to, right? And I want to say kudos to the team from the US that went to Liberia and participated in the process. Some areas that I took the people, but they have never been there. You know, I took some of the group to Nimba County. And so the area that went, oh, my say, see, mama, bomi. Even I was in Morovia here before the war came. I went to Ghana and then I traveled to America. But I never can the power of Liberia. So, Prince, I never can here. I want to say kudos to those of you who made the sacrifices. Those of you who were on your phone in America, you pick up the phone and call your family member and say, your vote for president. We are for a better Liberia. I want to say kudos to you. Those of you who used to send your $10 to your brother and your sisters and tell them, say, look, you put money in the phone, you go in the village, you encourage our enter there, our uncle there. You play your part. You play your part. But don't give up. Do not give up. Because to redeem this lost soul, it takes more than what you ever think about. We are in the fight for the soul of Liberia. The soul of Liberia is in the hands of this gangster, and we must redeem it. It is a race against this tyrannic regime. Do not give up. I know sometimes it becomes difficult. Sometimes you get angry. Sometimes you get frustrated. But hey, my people, we should not be frustrated, especially those of us seditions. Don't be frustrated. You are a human being, I can understand, but don't get frustrated to the extent where you will drop this particular course. Look, the soul Liberia is crying on your name. Liberia is crying. Liberia is calling you. Josephine say, "One can't save me." Eh? Liberia is crying. Say, Daniel H. Nimle, we begging you. The place, the soul of Liberia is calling the name of patriotic people. Daniel H. Nimle, I begging you, can't save me. Eh? Oh yes. The soul of Liberia is crying and says, Salia Lansanakane, I beg you, can't save me. Eh? Don't leave me in the hands of this particular tyrannic old man called Joseph Numa Boyka. Liberia is crying and calling our names. Liberia is calling our names. Liberia is shouting for us. Liberia is calling us. Liberia is saying to us, Frank Gonga no Moluba, don't leave me in the hands of this old man. Come and save me. That's what Liberia is saying. That's what Liberia is saying. That's what Liberia is saying. Liberia is saying, Jewa, come and save me. Liberia is saying, Agatha Glasgow, don't leave me. Come and save me. I need rescue. We are the real rescuer. Sometimes we get mad. That's true. We are human beings. We're supposed to get vexed. We're supposed to get mad. Because where the soul of Liberia is in a calamity. Look at how Liberia is being disrespected on the international scene. A country that was admired by other people. Hey, other people made video of Liberia yesterday. Today, the Liberia, our brothers in the African region, are now looking at us with a suspicious eyes. One of my men can say, the people looking at us now, clank that belly. I mean, and I understand our movement. And I understand what we're doing now. Liberia, a land that was led by His Excellency President Dr. George Mano and Mandingo. The people were excited. Liberia, that people refer to as the Mecca of Africa politics, Africa football, Africa democracy. Don't believe me? According to the U.S. Ambassador McCarthy. McCarthy said it. And I'm making up story. He said our democracy under President Weah, it was enviable. It was something that is admirable. President Weah set a record, a legacy, where even when he went to the African region and told the African people, say, we want to be on the Security and Peace Council as just one would say a member, a non-permanent member. The people did not hesitate. That is where our democracy was. That when the African leaders sat down, they looked at it for long. They say, look, they think I come in. They say, what? But Liberia, we have no reason to question your credibility. We think that you deserve this. You can make it. We have no doubt. We can question why. You should not be representing Africa as a non-permanent member on the Security Council. We have no objection. Go ahead. Take it. It's for you. Go ahead and take it. It's for you. Oh, yes. He said, go ahead and take it. We get no objection on this. Go ahead and take it. It's for you. We have no need to even question you. Why is it that you should not be there? That was how our democracy was mature and enviable. To the extent Africans will get together and say, Liberia, go take it. Today. Something that President Weah has already laid the groundwork for. Joseph Numa Boyka now crying, asking people, oh, you gotta help me, oh, you gotta help me, oh. Because the behavior of Mr. Boyka has now put a dent on our own character, on our democratic credential. On our democratic credential. The behavior of Mr. Boyka have made Liberia now to be suspicious nation. You think our people will help us, other African nations? While Africa is talking about Africa liberation, while we're talking about Africa coming together, that we must have trade amongst ourselves, that we must begin to promote what we have with this recent thing that is going on. That is another story for another day. You think our people will even trust us again? We have made ourselves to be like the black sheep. You get an old man that has no agenda to transform his people's life. To the extent the people who yesterday said, oh, the people now crying, say Joseph Numa Boyka deceive also. Listen to Bob Naked, what Bob Naked said. He said, look, the people, and they said they were coming to come take us from drugs business, and they said they were coming to come for a drug. Don't believe what I say. Let Bob Naked, yeah, listen to him.
How is it?
How is
I'm
it?
not talking about myself. I know when I was sick,
Listen to him.
those are normal. But my personal is my personal life.
Listen.
I'm not in government. I don't expect government.
Is in government.
To send me money to treat
No, you expect
myself.
government to send you money.
But those lieutenants who and myself, who know my contribution, even though because of my past, I have rejected to work in any government because my moral history do not afford me that opportunity to work in government. But
the man who moral opportunity will not afford him to work in government. That the man was telling you say vote for somebody and you follow him and voted for Joseph Numa Boyka. Hey, yeah. Look, we're still on inside. The man who he don't even trust his own moral behavior, his own moral character. I mean, even right now where he don't even trust himself. He don't even trust himself. The man that question his own moral ability. Yeah, they say he said that for long. Look, I say he said me for nothing. I useless. But are the men that were telling you vote for Joseph Numa Boyka or terrorizing our people? You see the result what you getting now? And you see the result that you getting? And how you looking like? Somebody who his own behavior, he question his own, he know that he don't have the moral integrity to redeem people, because when you go to work in government, you go to work for yourself, you go to serve the public. But are they men, they kind of men, I can't even say that honor him at the first thing. Because if you are not even worthy to accept a government position where you can make an impact, then why must I say that honor you? And you call yourself pastor, I will say that honor you for what? For what? For what? I will say that honor you. No, you listen to him. He said his behavior. Because we all have our past. We all have our past. So if this man don't even trust himself to even work in government, that the man told you yesterday vote for Joseph Numa Boyka, Furubuku, you joined the clique. You voted for him. You voted for Joseph Numa Boyka. Now you getting the result. Now then you can't complain. Who you complaining to? Who you complaining to, boy naked? Who that? Who are you complaining to? Joseph Numa Boyka has become an embarrassment for not even Liberians, but even for Africa. The men are looking at him now suspiciously. One of my men can say, clink that belly. They're looking at him now. What kind of papa yes? What kind of old man yes? People don't understand movement again. The desperation of Joseph Numa Boyka has brought Liberia now to the public glare of disrespect. Liberia has now become a laughing stock for other nations. That people will just wake up, all kind of people will just wake up and can't and get talk about Liberia like that, only because of Joseph Numa Boyka action. They all men lie to the extent that he lied until.
Check your calendar, is exactly 4 months from today. Where is election? You start checking. 4 months today, 4 months from today. Today is the 10th, right? Where is election? You start checking. 4 months to the date. After 4 months, you will see a new Liberia coming up.
Hey, yeah, Joseph Numa Boyka, and I'm me talking. I know some of you don't like to hear the truth. And for us, we are built in the truth. It is only the truth that keep us to be standing where we are standing, to make us to do what we are doing. You know, let me tell you something. It's very easy to put out the truth. I don't know how many of you know that. It is very easy to say the truth. In the next 100 years, when you ask me about what I'm saying, I will easily narrate it because they are all the truth. I'm not being paid by anybody to lie on anybody. Nobody is paying me. Nobody giving me money. You know, let me just tell you this. Every day when I use my studio out here, every day when I use my studio, I increase my bills by $40. Every time that I use the studio, I increase my bill by $40. Every time. Because of the equipment that I'm using, etc., etc., I increase my bill by $40. I am not depending on any particular person to give me money. It is your strength that strengthens me to do this. So when I come here to come and speak, I speak with facts, not with my feelings. All these things you can see me talking, I hate nobody. Even people who have different political opinions that is different from mine, I don't hate nobody. Why would I hate somebody for what? If President Weada we follow that is part of our political institution, if he can shake hand with Costa, why must I be angry with somebody who get different opinion? If President Weada I follow, we go and stay and shake hand with how you call Opa, who insulted him for dinner, supper, and breakfast. Why will I hate somebody? So I don't have a hate in my heart. The people who said things that were very demeaning, threatening to President Weah, he was dancing with them. How much more than me? Where I will come to counter that I will hate somebody, I will come to lie on somebody. I don't do that. There is one thing I want to thank God for my family, that they inculcate this into us. To say the truth, nothing but the truth. My late mother used to say to me, I don't care the circumstances or the situation. Always say the truth. She said, always say the truth. And because of that, it helped me on so many occasions to avoid me being beaten by my mother, my late mother when she was alive. So from a small child, that value has been inculcated in me. My mother used to tell me, say, "Look, you know what made me weak?" I said, no. She said, when people say the truth, then I get weak. She said, when people say the truth, then I get weak right away. So I am saying this to tell you, I have no reason to come here to come lie on anybody because I've not been paid. If people offer me money, our sister Sua Morris, when I begin at first, she said, Prince, you get too much good platform and you know how to talk. Let me bring name to you. I'll give you money. Maybe I send $200. Then I send a person name. I say, Mary, this, that. She did so and so thing. Get on your platform, course her. You will get more followers. People will listen to you. They'll follow you, this, that. I told her, I said, no, that is not me. That is not me. You can't get me doing that. You know, let me just put this aside and just talk about this. When I began this particular platform in 2015, the very first people that start to follow me, amongst them was my own sister, Sua Morris. Sua Morris, who I don't know whether she's still supporting Opa. Sua Morris said, Prince, I like the way you can explain. I like blah, blah, blah. You know how we do in the Liberian community? Get some women that can be this, they can be that, and stuff like that. I will send their need to you. Any need I send to you, at least I will send something like $150 depending on the magnitude of the issue. So now we send 150, or I will recommend people to you. Anybody that gets story, they want for you to go and cost the other person. Some of them will send $200, some of them send $300, then they send the people need and you deal with them. For that one, I will be your agent. I say, no, man, that is not me. Say, thank you. I really appreciate it, Sua. You've been following me for a very long time. But this is not me. This is not what I want to do. No, people will follow you and you will get it. I said, no. Thank you, Mama. I really appreciate it. But that is not me. I don't do this kind of thing. Because I know who I'm at. I know where I'm from. I know what I want. I want when I talk something when I'm lying down and you wake me up, I must say the exact thing without any glitches or stuttering. I said, no, I won't do it. I will not can't use my platform, can't cause people. Whether they're wrong or they're wrong is up to them. So I'm saying this to mean that we've been here because of you, your support. I feel encouraged and supported. Sometimes people say, so now, oh yeah, look, somebody will send me $5 in my cash app. Oh, I put a number down there. Now, but oh, you begging for money, this, that. Yes. What I am doing is a professional work. If I were depending on other people, but now I'm not going to be here. Because first I'm going to say, people not pay me. You know what it means? For you to be on here since 2015, we here. Since 2015, we stay here. So if people are paying us, but now we're gone, because we're going to say money not coming again. Everybody not doing that, then a different thing we start doing. But our pay is through these people that are here. Your comment, your like, your share, your thank you, your criticism. That was strengthening us. That's what's strengthening us. So I have no reason to lie on anybody. On Joseph Newman Boyka, no, I have no reason. When I come here to tell you about what is happening in our country, I come to tell you facts. That's why I bring video. Listen to what Joseph Newman Boyka said. That's why I always like to be instilled. When I'm instilled, I feel more comfortable because I can bring you the truth. I know you believe me, but sometimes when I'm saying this thing, I want to bring you video for you to see it. Listen to Joseph Newman Boyka telling us. This man said, after 4 months, Liberia will not be the same again. Liberia will be changed. But where are we as a nation? Probably he was speaking figuratively in the opposite. That's truth. Liberia is changed. Look at what is happening in Liberia. Rape has increased to the extent that people dying in police cells and nothing is happening. Nobody is being questioned. Police leave from there and go all the way to Grand Cape County and kill our people. Not even a single police officer was placed on anything like a disciplinary. Somebody will say action. No disciplinary action was taken. They killed our people in Kinjal. Nothing came from out of it. Nothing. So when Joseph Newman Boyka said in 4 months Liberia will change, that true. Look at the amount of prostitution. Prostitution has increased. I'll play you a video from the beginning. Look at our mothers, how they are crying. Look at how they are crying. Marketeers. The government officials, they are now so corrupt to the extent these people are no longer handling corruption. They do not respect the rule of law. They are attacking the media. Listen to Joseph.
Today's the 10th, right? When is election? You start checking. 4 months to the date. After 4 months, you will see a new Liberia coming up. You see a Liberia that will give you hope. You see a Liberia where corruption will be a thing of the past.
Yeah. Just like Newman Boyka talking. Where corruption will be thing of the past. That Joseph Newman Boyka talking. That's not me talking. Because one talk is Uba can lie. That Joseph Newman Boyka talking. That Joseph Newman Boyka talking. Corruption will be the thing of the past. Is corruption the thing of the past? In fact, it's the thing of the present. Somebody told me the lie. Oh, Ali, just like Newman Boyka suspend. We want for somebody to suspend people, or we want action. You see, these are some of the stupidity when our brothers on the other side say, so now I just laugh. I don't like to go there with them because they have shown a great level of limitation. Somebody say, but at least the man is suspend somebody. After the person finish stealing, then he say, go home and go sit down. And if you finish eating your own, go and go sit down. Is that what we want? Joseph Newman Boyka, since he took over, he has not persecute anybody for corrupt acts. But then you want me to praise him. Is that not stupidity? The man who said corruption will be the thing of the past. Look at what is happening now in his government. Sylvester Grispe went to NASCO and said, oh, people money, 600,000 of it. Sylvester Grispe stay in the office there. Men still passing around. But the old man told us that corruption will be a thing of the past. Army Moda collected money, misused the RPD, and all these other things at the Ministry of Commerce. He resigned, he go, he sit down. And he said corruption will be the thing of the past. And he said, I'm going to celebrate that. Is that not stupidity? No, you want me to celebrate that after somebody finish stealing, then Joseph Newman Boyka just call and say, my man, go sit down and say, okay, I resign or suspend the man. Then he say, I'm going to be happy. Look at Patrick Wozi at LRRC. Even refugees are not even spared from this corrupt act from Joseph Nimba. People came from Ghana, money that you should have given to them. They took different people's names and put it on the listing and said that these people are from Ghana. Only for their own radio station to call, spoon call. But you know, I never been to Ghana before. I beg Ghana refugee. I say na here. They took people name and put it there, took people number, collected that money. The real people that's supposed to benefit from that particular refugee program, they crook them. But then you want me to believe this old man that he will transform the country? You want me to believe that he will transform the country? $22 million of our money, Joseph Nimba took and gave it to Sylvester Grispe. Say, use the 22 million to go pave road. They share that money there, they ate the money. Nothing came of it. But you want me to trust this man, and you want me to think all is well. You know, I'm about to launch serious attack, media attack against some of our officials. Let me just say this. I'm about to launch serious attack against some of our officials. When the Unity Party lost to the CDC in 2017, or when Joseph Nimba lost, all of these idiots today that you see in government talking trash and rubbish, all of them, they were on social media with different media. They immediately start to make use of their cell phone. These people did not rest. They sufficiently demonized the government. Sufficiently, they demonized the government. And we were so complacent, we felt that our work was going to speak for us. And that was a mistake that we made. You know, the work that we're doing with tough for all leave it. And not need for to spend money on propaganda. You know what brought Trump back to power? So the unity, all of these people that they call minister, all of them turn and say into Facebook, how you call the thing, say creator, journalists, etc. All of them, all of these people that you see on Facebook, in the government today. And when we used to crowd behind our people, empower us, who tell you they listen to us? Listen to us. So these people were able to sufficiently demonize us to the extent that now they are now regretting and saying, "Oh, we lie, we lie, we lie." You know, the older you get, you learn some things that is very necessary. I will not allow anybody to come and speak rubbish about me or my institution. I sit and I keep quiet. Why last time I came on Facebook when Mr. Gilmore provided that inaccurate information, oh no, I will come and debunk it. I will come and debunk it. I will not sit down. I can't do it. The length of time that I spent here, there are a lot of things that I'm learning about the media and the power of the media, what the media is capable of doing, what it can do to people. So I will not overlook it. So Mr. Brecker used these people. They were on Facebook. They were everywhere. Today, some of our ministers, they cannot even appear. Look, that's why I get vexed. Look, let me tell you something. I'm saying this to you, right? I'm going to wage war, and I will take them particularly. For me, I said I will do something. I can try to do it. These people who work in government, where are they? Where are they? How many of them we can see appearing on radio stations? We know Brecker is messing up. Oh, well, we know that for sure he's messing up. But why are some of these people not speaking? Why they are not appearing? What happened? Just very few of them we see. Very, very few. Isaac Doe. And I want to say kudos to our brother Isaac Doe. Before ever we say something, we get very, oh, what are you doing on spoon, this, that. But want to say kudos to him. He's doing exceptionally well. I mean, people who work in government, Honorable Len Eugene Nangbe, appear, discuss issues sometimes, and etc., doing well. Mamesi Kaba and the rest of the other guys, they're doing well. But what happened to most of these ministers? Why we can't see them? Why are they not appearing? Oh, we know they're afraid. But by the grace of God, when we fight and deliver that country's soul, they will come there. At the place they will feel our weight. Our muff, not physical, our muff will blast at them. The some of them, the place will be sitting, their seat will catch fire under them. Some of them waiting for 2029. That time you will see them. Y'all go ahead. Y'all continue. We're marking you. We're looking at you. You're not able to talk now. You're not able to appear. Now you're diplomats. You don't want to talk. President Weah gave you the opportunity so that you can be of a help to him. And you serve. Now is the time that he needs you. Where are you? That we the ordinary people, where we even get how you call sunny for that job where I wanted to West Point there to my government Ali be the chief superintendent of government affair. They not give me the job. We where they not even get a job to, that we the one we here. And we'll continue to be here because we are institutionalists. Whether in the next 6 years we get job, we not get job, we stay here. We're not doing this because of job. Why it is true we are competent, qualified to work. But we're not doing it for job. We're not doing it for individual. We believe in our institution. Oh yes, we believe in our institution. I'm a sedition. Where are these people? They are quiet. You can't see them. Some of them, one day you never see them even writing on Facebook. They ain't get Facebook page again. At the appropriate time, we deal with them. You don't worry. We will start we will start naming and shaming our own. So the people who also will know that the people then they serial, because when you start with your own, the one where also they will say, yeah, they were not easy. But fellow Liberian, there is something that is very fearful that is happening. You saw what happened in Nimba? Have you seen any strong statement from any opposition about what happened in Nimba? The disrespect for the rule of law, the tribal rhetorics that were put out there, breaking the code of conduct, intimidating people. You hear anybody talking on it? All the international observer. Have you read any international observer report? Have you? Where are their report? Where's the Carter Center report on the just ended election? They had representative there. ECOWAS delegation, they had representative there. Where are their reports? No, let me ask you. This is the reason why, look, we want to thank God that these things are happening. Where are their reports? I can sit here in the States and I can tell you because I have my people there. I have an organization that I'm part of in Nimba. And we're moving on. We can be here and tell you what happened in the election. Which one of the report you have read about ECOWAS, Carter Center, all the other different funny how you call observer that were there? Have you seen their report? Have you read a report? Have you read any report where these people talk about, the tribal sentiment that was being used in Nimba County? How it's not correct for our democracy? How it is damaging? Have you read a report from anyone, the international people that say the international observer? Or will be a local observer, whatever observer they call and say? We redeem Liberia. Liberia will be redeemed from the hands of these gangsters Joseph Numa Boyka and his gangster will redeem Liberia from their hands. And what these people are doing is intentional. Joseph Numa Boyka is now waging war on the media. I don't want you to believe. I want to play a clip. You know what is happening? And this is where the fraudulent act can come from, especially in the Leeward counties. The people that are really helping us in the Leeward County are these community radio stations. Mr. Boyka has given direct order to all of his superintendents in the various counties that they should ensure that these radio stations, they only produce. Let me answer this call. My family calling me from Africa. Hello? Hello? So Mr. Boyka and his people have engaged in something that is very dangerous. You know, there are two places or there are two institutions. When you tamper with those institutions, then it means that you are ready now to just lead as a dictator. You see the court and you see the media. These are the two institutions that when you start to tamper with, one will say three. You see the court, you see the media. Somebody will say, you know, the House of Rep or this legislator, they are political people. So let's leave them. Some will say. But I would say these two institutions are cardinal to the survivability of democracy, of peace, and rule of law in any nation. When you start to clamp down on the press, on radio stations, and you want them to say what you want them to say, it's a dangerous sign. When you start to clamp down on the court that everybody's supposed to run to when there are issues, it's dangerous. And this is just what Joseph Numa Boyka is doing. I want to play you a video here. In Grand Jida, the superintendent, Ellis Grahams, Boyka is using this particular idiot that is supposed to be working and let the people see his work. He ain't doing it. The radio station running beyond now to close. The running beyond community radio station in the counties. It is intentional what these people are doing because they know that comes for the election. Some of these stations, they want for their people to be their people who will be able to report what they want to hear. Like the Bible said, right? In the last days, people will only want to hear what their itching ears will be craving for and not the truth. So Joseph Numa Boyka is strategically doing all of these things. He's putting in his people. He muscling the media institution in the Leeward counties. Want to pour his people in there so they can only report what he wants them to report. Don't believe what I'm saying. Let me play this video. I don't want you to believe it. I will play this video so you can see. We're talking feed out. Joe, we're joking. How about you? Yes, Sonny. The thing we're talking. Opposition. You're saying now. Joseph Numa Boyka making serious move here. Yeah. Joseph Numa Boyka damaging our country. People saying that, getting they think we're talking plenty. We just looking at we can't people we're talking. Anybody who want to clamp down on the media, anybody who start fighting media, they start fighting court. It's a bad sign. It's a bad sign. It's a very dangerous sign. Let me go there and let me play you this video. Very scary video. And this is, let's go here. This is happening in Grand Jida County. Let me just give you a background of this and I will play. Let me just, in Grand Jida County, the community radio station that is there, right? Smart FM is one of the renowned radio stations there in Grange there. And these guys that are working there, they choose to be very objective to bring the information to the Liberian people, to bring the truth. So people believe that with the kind of information that the people are disseminating, that balanced information that they are disseminating on Smile FM, that if it continues, the people, because in Grange, there are people in refugee, they listen to the station. Position of Sino, the Southeast, they get a good courage in that particular area there. And because they are reporting the factual information, Alex Grant, who is the superintendent, the government were able to call him and say, "Look, you know what? That's our eastern place that we want it. With the way the garden reporting, they're not reporting correctly. Let's put a group of people who will just report everything factual about the government. Why we want them to say that, what they will say." So they both came together illegally and said they're moving everybody from there because they want to impose. So I will play the video. I want for you to listen to what Joseph Numa Boyka government is doing. I don't know whether our opposition people, they are all looking there, but these are terrible signs for 2029. And there is no way Joseph Numa Boyka will do stupidness with 2029. He can't try it. Oh no, he will not try it. Whether be a Joseph Numa Boyka or whoever, nobody will try it. Nobody will try it. But we just want to play these things so you can see it and hear it for yourself. That tomorrow when it starts to happen, you say, "Oh, Prince talking." Oh, one time we can remember Prince said it on his platform. Joseph Numa Boyka is taking hold of the media so that he will be able to use the media in 2029. These are all calculated attempts. You overlooking this thing, but it's serious. Look at how Joseph Numa Boyka is dealing with the court. Openly defying the court. He gone to the press. The only two places where the ordinary people can run for people to talk for them. You see the courthouse and you see the press, that they play the ordinary people can run. So Joseph Numa Boyka is clearly doing it that, look, let's get hold of the press. All the county radio station, community radio station, let's put people there who will be able to speak our agenda. At the end of the day, come 2029, the radio station will be announcing all kind of false information. And they did it. You know what happened? When Patrick Horner, they were there 2011, and they were saying that we will give real pressure, announcing their own result. Announcing their own result. That's what these people want to do. But don't believe it. Let me play this, and I want you to see what is happening here. So just listening to this, let me go there and play it for you to listen.
No, this play is great here, not honorable regrets. This play is great in the county. If honorable regret give all the worry, if you give all the possible, giving the worry. We are here today. We are here today. Let honorable regret try.
Let me carry this in front small.
You feel us? So,
I want you to listen. Let me carry it for you to listen what is happening in Grange there. Because the people believe that the Southeast, the way the Southeast voted, Joseph Numa Boyka is doing everything to ensure that he can be able to penetrate the system and, devour the people of the Southeast. By giving negative information, by ensuring that all of these stations, that they are just seriously propagating government agenda and spilling out things that are not accurate. The station should not be balanced. So they're going to Smart FM. But let's listen to these people.
This identical war is between the citizens of Benjamin County and one criminal community of Benjamin Grant. Almost great part this money says boys. If you look at the camera, if you look there, these are the boys that left the compound.
So courtesy of KMTV.
There's a radio station. Up to now,
Courtesy of KMTV. This thing happened in Nimba. In fact, let's listen to it. Then I will give you a background.
No one made any arrest. What kind of county we live in?
How will you just suggest that it is Honorable Grant who sent those guys?
I want you to call my video on my friend. I'm telling you what that shit came out. He's a platform on my people.
Okay.
I'm a crazy when I see them. I'm a crazy when I see them. So, say I'm a crazy taking the law into a hand. We're telling that we'll make the county to be a lawless county. We won't leave on yet. I can guarantee you.
Okay.
I can guarantee you.
So what mechanism are you going to put in place?
I mean, even the men I saw against ball, they are small. I can guarantee you that the relation will.
So Ellis Chester Grant, while the radio station was in operation, he sent people there. You look at how these people are desperate. Sent plainclothes people there from his place to close the radio station down, the community radio station. Because according to him, these people, whenever he sent information, there, they can't be reporting. They reporting the way they reporting, he understanding it. Basically, the people must report everything in favor of the government. So because the guy there choose to be very balanced, he decided to send his own people there. These people are not law enforceable. People from his house, send them there while the people are on air and say, you go close the radio station down. Look at the kind of hooliganism that is being practiced. You who get Ellis Chester Grant, you better advancing. You better advancing. The last thing you want to do is to make yourself unpopular to where you living. So let's go ahead. Listen.
So folks, we there are students showing this morning. There are take precaution right now. Students this morning. So
From Ellis Chester Grant office, the superintendent, he sent people to go close the radio station down. Only because the radio station is now reporting what he wants to hear. So they must close it down. Even if you want to close it down, can't you use the legal process? You got to take turf from your house, carry them there to go close station down, to go chunk stone and destroy the properties. You see how violent these guys are? The Unity Party people? Wow.
the tension at Smile and community radio is increasing actually. You give you.
Let me carry in from.
Good morning. Good morning, brother.
Somebody
good morning. Can you talk to
his grandson?
me? Can you talk to me? Are you
You see, they're on bike.
refusing to talk
They
to
go now.
us?
You see that? These are the people who went to Smart FM to close it down. You now police officer. Only because superintendent saying they went there and said they're going to close the place down. What kind of nonsense is this? What kind of nonsense Breaker and his people after so? Mayaka. All this one happening, our international partner, they're looking at you.
Yeah, good morning.
They go.
Yeah, welcome to KMTV. Come on here at Smart TV Liberia. We're trying to welcome to KMTV.
Thank you very much. Let me say thank you to Liberians in and around and grandchildren also who are residing in Liberia and around Liberia.
Fellas, the momentum I see you this morning look that way difficult. So what do you have to say and why is the cause of this situation?
When you have an irresponsible and unprofessional or educated, an educational first as a superintendent of a county.
Don't you know he's a superintendent?
I gotta hang about that. Ellis Grant, Grant is a hooligans. This money authorized thugs who live in the palace, talking palace for him.
Okay.
So kind of vandalize the Smile FM. Peter journalists here this morning. 5 o'clock in the morning, they attack the radio station.
Is there any evidence to prove that?
Hey man, you came here earlier, you're a journalist. You saw the guys here. We were not here on the police team. They were here say 5 o'clock in the morning. They brutalized one of the journalists called Sarah Bear. I think you saw it. They bust a phone. This morning, 5 o'clock, even the pastors who are coming on at Gabe our Smile FM, they stopped them. They came with knives. No guy came with weapon for Ellis Grant compound. Because we are relying on the phone now. Ellis Grant running ghetto in the palace. It's a job at it. They came here. This station is not for LS Gray. It's not for Zoe Mary Penu. If they want to control a radio station, let them build their own. That's how development can be counted. You cannot take over the community radio station. Press has it. No. The station is for us. Like the West Top FM is a private institution. The community can get OA. Voice of Chile. Flash FM. They are all private institutions. Their radio station is not funded from our country funds. It is not over 100 grand. What the two are useless for? What the confusion for? What the high level of stupidity for? We don't want in your county. We want Granger to be a peaceful county. So we are calling President Boaka. We are calling President Boaka.
The community radio station is to report balanced, accurate, and unpartial stories. The community radio station is for the people. It's been supported by the County Development Fund. It doesn't mean because it is supported by the County Development Funds, so it means that the government must have absolute control over it. No. No. It means the government is supposed to tell them what to say and what not to say. They did the same thing in Nimba County. I will come back to this video and play it. They did the same thing in Nimba County. The radio station I was there, the superintendent in Nimba County ordered at the time that the station can report what they want the station to report. Everybody who working there, they will sack all of them. They will move from there. So the person said, there's a community radio station. This radio station is not like a government-owned radio station. We've been supported by the county development funds that come to the county. One of the things that we have earmarked for our county development is the radio station that will be balanced, giving objective news. And it's not supposed to be controlled by politicians. We're supposed to report balanced information. These people are now angry in the Vera County. Joseph Nimba County has released an order that every community radio station must report just what the government wanted to report. If they don't, the radio station should be, in fact, they should do everything for that radio station to report what the government wanted radio station to report. So you see what is happening in Nimba. In Granger there. They're trying to now force the media to report what Joseph Nimba County wants to hear. I told you, I said the old man is desperate. But you're listening to the video. Don't believe what I'm saying. That's why I like to bring the video for you to listen. Now, all of these things that we are seeing, these are all signs that how these people will want to rob us of 2029. And at the end of the day, radio station will start because some people are the first people they will listen to and they will get the information to either believe or not believe. But Liberia, because of how we are, sometimes when people hear from the station, they will believe it. So they are now putting, look, Joseph Nimba County is now working to develop the lives of the Liberian people. He is working to ensure that he steals 2029 and that how we are observing, that how we are exposing, because look, we will be there. The casualty will be on one side and on the side of Joseph Nimba County and his people. And the play the casualty will be. Look, let's tell you this. If Joseph Nimba County tries stupidity, the casualty will be on one side, and that side will be Joseph Nimba County and his people. No, we are very serious on this. If Joseph Nimba County tries stupidity, the casualty will be on one side, and that side will be Joseph Nimba County and his people. We are prepared for it. We just watching that while we exposing these things. Keep it, continue to keep it. That while we just watching, we just exposing these things for people to see it. We exposing it for people to say we're talking. We taking our own time to talk on it. The time we will be doing all 1, 2, 1, 2. We're taking our time to talk on it so that people can hear it. This is their plan, or these are their plans. Joseph Nimba County be warned. This stupidness that you own, there will be casualty and will be on one side, and that side will not be on our side. It will not be on our side. Be warned. Why are you going to radio stations? For what? that they must report. Why you want them to report? Let's go ahead. Let's listen. Time. Oh, time is of essence in this thing that we do.
The people say Joseph Boaka is insensitive, is incompetent. Let him prove that wrong by taking action on competence. We are calling President Boaka. The people say Joseph Boaka is insensitive, is incompetent. Let him prove that wrong by taking action on competence.
You will not take action on Ellis Grant. You know why? If Joseph Numa Boyka can take action on the other idiot called Mark Jabate, who sat out in his car and issued threat against a sitting lawmaker, who will just thought a separate boss. Joseph Numa Boyka can take action against him. Joseph Numa Boyka can take action against Francis Akila Nimale, who killed our brother there in Lofa, Tamamomo, and others. Queen Johnson, if he can take action against them, these criminals that are around him, then Ellie Green will go to anyway. Let's listen to our brother.
Let Boaka prove that wrong. But Boaka will keep silent to Great County right now. Then I think we believe both say President Boaka is a stupid Salama Swamp. We believe it.
Thank you ever so much.
Joseph Numa Boyka wants to ensure that county is divided. That is the plan of Joseph Numa Boyka. So you see, these people are working cleverly. The clever thing Joseph Numa Boyka is calculative. All this thing that he's doing is calculated, is planned. So yeah, let's just listen to him again. Let's listen to this brother again as he explained. We'll go in front. All these things, they are well planned by Joseph Numa Boyka and his gangster. We can sit down here, people, then we got Sonny. We got to make sure we take control of the media.
Welcome to KMTV.
Thank you very much. Let me say thank you to Liberians in and around, and Grenadians also who are residing in Liberia and around Liberia.
Fellas, the momentum I see you this morning look that way difficult. So what do you have to say, and why is the cause of this situation?
When you have an irresponsible and unprofessional or educated, an educational first start as a superintendent of a county.
Don't you know he's a superintendent?
I gotta hang about that. Ellis Grant, LHSR Grant is a hooligans. This money authorized thugs who live in the palace, talk the palace for him.
Okay.
You kind of vandalize the Smile FM. People journalists here this morning. 5 o'clock in the morning, attack the radio station.
Is there any evidence to prove that?
Hey man, you came here earlier, you're a journalist. You saw the guys here. We were not here on the police team. They were yesterday 5 o'clock in the morning. The brutal that one of the journalists called Sarah Bear. I think you saw it. They bust a phone. This morning, 5 o'clock, even the pastors who were coming on and gathered our Smile FM, they stopped them. They came with knives. No guy came with a weapon for Ellis Grant compound. Because we are relying on the phone now. LHSR Grant running ghetto in the palace. He's a Joe Ade. They came here. This station is not for Ellis Grant.
You see that? Joseph Numa Boyka said he will be fighting drugs. We just listening to Bot Nikki. Even his people that he appointed are engaged in drugs business.
Oh, in my opinion, if they want to control a radio station, let them build their own. That's how development can be counted. You cannot take over the community radio station. But that's how I said, no, the station is for us. Like the way Top FM is, a private institution. The community can get OA, Voice of Chile, Flash FM, they are all private institutions. Their radio station is being funded from our country funds. It is not over the grant. What the two are useless for? What the confusion for? What the hard level of stupidity for? We don't want in your county. We want Granger to be a peaceful county. So we are calling President Boaka. We are calling President Boaka. The people say Joseph Boaka is insensitive, is incompetent. Let him prove that wrong by taking action on competence LSG. Let Boaka prove that wrong. But Boaka will keep silent to Great County right now. Then I think we believe both say President Boaka is a stupid Salama Swamp. We believe it.
Thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
Tiferos, before I leave you, what do you have to say?
The radio station will be returned to the community. Ellis Grant leg You can order the joint security to come here. They can kill everybody. We keep prepared and we'll battle them. Today, Newton Point is a DA officer sent directly from Morovia. And they're using it as a threat to bring weapons and vandalize our radio station.
Which means are you going to battle them?
We will use a Newton law. The Newton law. But well, you know, Zia, that this government is a lawless government. Recently, Supreme Court ruling a broadcast radio station and say you're not honoring it.
Theophilus, we shouldn't go that far this morning. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you. I'm Theophilus Gamai Henson.
Okay, thank you.
I'm the last and one of my kind.
Okay, thank you. So, I'm speaking with Theophilus Henson this morning, and we are here. Where we
You see that? They carry police now to the station, to the radio station. You see that? Breaker now is using force against the media. You see what we're talking about? And our people sitting down, they think I play when we're talking it. You see? Why would you want to take over a media institution that is for the community? The same police there. Only because they want to ensure that whatever information they want to put out, that what they bring to their people more here. Because that is one of the means of an independent station. Because they get other private station where they can go there and pay money, and this private station will be able to, they put a private now. So when you get them money, they will do what they want to do. They will do what they want to do. So the one that is for the public, for the people, that's supposed to be independent. The same police there, they say, let a radio station be closed down. Sending one report, what Joseph Nimba County want here. And you see what is happening. If you want to call, you know the number. The number is already there. 443-991-3356 is the number to call. Most of the time, because of my busy schedule, but let me see if I can pin the number here. If you call, we can have a conversation. Here is it. You see that? Let's play this. You can call. So I'll put the number up here. You see that? We brought police now. Police are not there.
So, folks, I think actually the tension is a bit down. So, as soon as
you see that
police go I will get back to you and give you the happenings right now in Zwaju City, Grand Judah County. So, my name is Constant Stevens here. I take a break to be right back. As soon as
you see what we're talking about, my people? You see where the country is heading? You see where the country is headed? You see? You see where the country is headed? Joseph Nimba County is claiming down on the court that we're all supposed to run to, disrespecting the court, attacking the media institution. That two play, when you get that two play, forget it. If you didn't win the election before election, say. When you get this area, it means you are attempting to win election before election because you want for the people. Our people in the interior, right? They really respect their radio station. The people there, they will get someone on radio to put plenty raw bear around it, take and put in their pocket. When they're in their farm, they're listening to it. What they put tell them on that station, that will be the first thing that will believe before they even ask the second question. The court that is supposed to protect the rule of law, Joseph Nimba County is disrespecting the court. It's terrible. Even journalists are complaining that where they are, there is a serious, according to them, attack on the media. A serious attack on the media. That's what they said. Let me bring something here for you. I don't want you to believe what I am saying, but let me bring something here for you. Come in. Just give me a minute. The press union of Liberia even complained and said, anything you're doing here is a serious problem. Yeah. The press is under attack. Let me just bring you this so that you can see it. I don't want you to believe, but let me bring you here. Okay, fine. Sorry. Okay. Hello?
And wonderful brother, priest Sherry.
Yes, sir. How are you? I'm very sure you're calling to participate on the show. I'm very sure that's why you are calling for, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sure you are calling to participate on the show. Yeah, let's hear from you. Your name and where you've joined us from. Yeah, hello. Okay, no. Okay, let's take the first 0299. Let's take 0299 and then we'll come to you 2959. So 0299, your name and where you've joined us from. Welcome.
Sherry, and I am glad to be back on the platform. This is where we come to talk about justice and honesty. So I will go ahead. We are receiving a lot of noise in your background, Mr. Sharif.
No, the noise is not from my background. I would just want to appeal to the other brother to just okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, I will start off by saying, Mr. Sharif, if you will give me that, allot me that time to, complete my analysis, and then, before I'm corrected, because I realize that whenever I'm speaking the truth, you like to inject
Yeah.
touching me on.
When y'all took over, y'all went against the court. Y'all unlawfully.
No. Hello. Now let us get to the issue. I ask you a specific question. What happened in Grand Jide? It is very specific. So go ahead.
The government.
Eh?
If the government wasn't the one that said whoever that vandalized the station, you heard the government.
So you see the police there?
Let me finish. You heard the government challenging President Brecker that if for any reason he's proving or he wants to prove that he's a fair and just or justful president, he should take action on this minister or whoever that went vandalizing the station. The gentleman did not say President Brecker sent someone to vandalize the station.
When the superintendent sends somebody, the superintendent who is in the employed of the government, the superintendent who is employed by Joseph Numa Boyka, who Joseph Numa Boyka pay, when he sent people to the station to go and vandalize the station, to go and beat, in fact, reporters at the station, then what do you expect me to say, or what do you expect Liberians to say?
All right, then let me answer that. First of all, we have seen that happen in recent times. Like for instance, when Mike Jabate came out in defense of the government, what did the government do? After time was given to the government took action by suspending Mike Jabate in at the police station and everything.
No, that was lie. Show me the communication. Show us the communication that Mike Jabate was suspended. Show us the communication that Mike Jabate was suspended. Show us the communication.
Are you aware that Mike Jabate went to jail?
Show us the communication that Mike Jabate was suspended because of the threat he issued.
Are you aware that Mike Jabate went to jail as well?
We show us the communication. No, wait, one by one. Show us the communication where Mark Jabate was suspended. Send the communication now.
Well, my brother, can you let us have this discussion in a civil manner?
Show us according to you, you say Mark Jabate was suspended. Show us the communication. Where is the communication that you were suspended? Where is it?
Mark Jabate keep on
my brother, where is the communication? So you tell me that your government now, that verbal thing they can get to, I know that there's a government they are running, and so therefore when you take action against people, it will be documented. Where is the communication that Mark Jabate was suspended?
Why don't people wait to see to what the government is going to do to them?
No. Anyway, don't jump there. Where is the communication that Mark Jabate was suspended? Where is that communication? Hello?
We have to give our government a chance to develop that.
Hey, Omer, wait. Where is the communication that Mark Jabate was suspended? Where is that communication? Where play it?
But when you saw it, saw it. You are witness to it. You know.
Where is the communication? That's why I'm asking you. Because everybody, the thousands of people who are listening to you and I want to know, where is that communication? Where
people? You guys six person there listening. I've seen it.
Well, anyway, but thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You see, fellow Liberians, what is happening? We have somebody on the line here. The person dropped. You can call back. But you see what is happening? At the end of the day, these people, they will never want to admit to the reality. They will never. And we'll not give them chance. No, we'll not give them chance. So you see that he telling you government I wear, government I know, government I wear. You see some of the things that we can be talking. You see some of the things that we can be talking. You see some of the things that we can be talking. But fellow Liberians, give us a call. Let's hear from you on the issue that we have talked about. In the next few minutes, we'll be out of here. Let's see. There was a caller on the line. That caller has to drop. And let me see if I can call this caller back. Let's see if we can call this caller back. But that is what you have there. The number 443-991-3356 is that number. You can give us a call and let's hear from you. Talk on any issues that we talk about. And let's see if we can, hear from you. What is your take relative to what is happening? What we've just explained. The rule of law is being disrespected by Joseph Numa Boyka. Okay, the rule of law is being disrespected by Joseph Numa Boyka. Now he is attacking the media and wants to have total control over the media. Where's your thought on this? I just show you. I was bringing something here. Let me show it to you. This is it. You see here, where the media institution was complaining that there are people that the media institution is under attack. Let me bring it right here. Right here. You see here, right here. What we have here. PUL. You see there? Complaint of attack on the media by some government official. I don't know if you are seeing this right here. You see that? You see here? Yes, it right here. I think I will just copy and post it right there. You see that? Where PUL talk about the attack on the press. They talk about the attack on the press. And we are seeing this happening. But fellow Liberians, time have caught up with us and we got to go. Time have caught up with us and we got to go. But again, I want to say this. It is very serious. And I want to say that the CDC USA interim team led by Honorable Mano George is going to be having a very important meeting this week. The team is going to be having a very important meeting. We are arranging an online $5 rally. You know, Liberia had the dollar rally, but here we'll be having a $5 rally. So it's going to be online. Yeah, it's going to be online. That particular program is going to be online. So the interim team is supposed to be having a meeting this week, and they will come up with the time and how it's going to work, and we inform you. We use other media institutions to be able to inform you. Under the Palava Hall is going to be one of that institution that will inform you. We are going on other media institution to inform the public. So stay tuned as the interim team will be able to come with the information that is necessary. So again, I want to say, my people, thanks to each and every one of you. Until we meet again, have yourself a God blessed day. And we want to say thanks for you sharing, for you liking, and for your comment. Bye from my end.